We're all rapidly growing old and nearing our inevitable demise as 2025 is a quarter of the way through. To commemorate this milestone, here are my 5 favorite films that I watched so far this year. The 36th Chamber of Shaolin, my first delve into the martial arts film, and boy what a slapper. Literally. The film had perhaps my favorite training arc ever because that arc was the film. A type of hero's journey story where it's all about the journey and satisfying character growth. Couldn't recommend this enough to people whose neurons also get activated from seeing cool action sequences. The Bird of a Crystal Plumage is equally cool but more in a suspenseful, intense way. Similar to what an Italian Hitchcock film would look like, but creepier, which is saying something because old Hitch was no saint. After seeing this film, I am not surprised at all it spawned an entire genre. I watched the Royal Tenenbaums shortly after Gene Hackman passed away, and it turned out to be one of my favorite Wes Anderson films. His films can sometimes feel too mechanical and emotionally distant for the stories that he's trying to tell. However, that was not the case here at all. The characters were endearing, the story was charming, and it had a lot of heart. I'm a sucker for a good courtroom drama, and Judgement at Nuremberg was really interesting. For such a clear-cut case, it poses fascinating moral questions like how far down does the responsibility for the crimes of the Third Reich really go? And how do seemingly honest people end up embroiled in things like that? Full of really smart and powerful speeches and unexpected twists that continuously pile extra layers of depth to the central dilemma of the film. And finally, the Chungking Express. Although its emo brother Fallen Angels is one of my favorite films, this one has evaded me for the longest time. Until I finally watched it and was really surprised by how tonally different it was, yet still thoroughly entertaining and impressive. The second half is hilarious, while the first captures that same haunting loneliness of Wong Kar-wai's best films. And now I can't wait to find out if the Minecraft film will crack the best films of the second 2025 quarter when I do inevitably see it.